leaving Seattle right now. We are going to go to the airport and probably see you next in Anchorage, Alaska. That's our surprise visit for today.
We made our way up above the clouds, and after an hour and a half, the Gulf of Alaska and its mountains finally came into view. This is hands down one of the most beautiful landings I've ever experienced. The ocean, the sun, the fact that we are flying into such a big city at this latitude was incredible.
12:24. Please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened and you pledge you to fly Delta at important baggage and connection information. For customers who
Well, how is it going, folks? We are in Anchorage. It's cold. There is sea ice. I was lucky enough to land while it was still daylight outside, and it was absolutely incredible. The views were just amazing. We're kind of just waiting around to get into our accommodation. I did a little grocery shopping. We're sitting right here. This is actually kind of interesting. There is a train. Some maintenance stuff going on over here. The bay, I should say the inlet, is just behind that train. And we're kind of just hanging out here. Hi, it is 7 a.m. and we are here in Girdwood on our way to Seward this morning. The sun's not going to rise for about another 3 hours, so we got a little bit of a dark drive, but we'll try and film the drive back for you. I'm here with my friend Brandon. What up? We're here, well, he's here for 3 days, and we're going to try and explore a decent amount of Southeast Alaska. Well, this is also one of those towns again that like the population triples in the summer. All right, we're coming to the edge of the road here. See on limit.
Don't keep driving.
I'll try not to.
Go right into the sea.
You can right through that barrier. Dude, look, street parking overnight. What is this?
Wow.
Definitely not Denver.
25 degrees Fahrenheit. How is it 25 degrees Fahrenheit?
There's no way it's 25 degrees here. What up, Tammy?
Hello.
Hello. I can't actually see you at all.
Really would hope there's no spiders, honestly.
Spiders.
The sunrise is very nice. Look at those colors. Alright, so here's our problem now, is that we're pretty much turning around. I think. Because I don't know if we can do anything this early here.
Well, the bar looked open.
Did it
Tony's Bar and Liquor Store, a mainstay. I mean, we definitely got to visit the Seward Safeway.
We should go to the Safeway, you're right.
Yeah.
What do we need from Safeway?
We must rate the Safeway.
I don't know what we need from the Safeway, but I'm sure we can find something.
Jams and jellies, even fabric. Landslide and rockfall zone. What could go wrong? Waves crashing into the rocks there is pretty cool.
This looks like the kind of place that a rock would fall on us, doesn't it? Alright, so we have light outside and we are at our first viewpoint. This is looking at Kenai Fjords National Park. It is just about 10 a.m., so we do now have some light. We're going to keep driving to Whittier. We're going to show you the tunnel, but this view is pretty great. If you look, you can see some fog coming just off of the lake right there and then going up.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, if you don't mind. Cool, cool. What time is it now? Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that worked great. Cool. Yeah, definitely. This is awesome.
All right, guys, we are at the Whittier Tunnel. We're going to go over some facts and some information about it after, but first we're going to show you what the drive-through looks like here. It was originally a rail tunnel, so you'll see the train line in the middle.
Ooh, it's coming. The suspense is wild. Also, being the first car as well.
It is quite suspenseful, yeah.
It's happening. I am so psyched right now.
Alright, so because I definitely forgot to turn the music down in this shot, I can't play the audio because of copyright, because of the radio. So I will leave you with the wholesome silence of the tunnel, or if you don't want to watch the tunnel, you can skip 8 minutes and then you'll be at the end of the tunnel. Alright, and as promised, I'll give you some facts from the tunnel. It is called the Anton Anderson Memorial Tunnel, but it's referred to as the Whittier Tunnel because it connects Whittier to the Seward Highway, which is Anchorage and kind of the surrounding area. It was built in 1941 and then completed in 1943 as a railroad tunnel. It was built by the U.S. Army to move supplies during World War II. It's been dual use since, I think, 1998 to about 2000. It was converted so that cars and rail can use it. And it is 13,300 feet long, which is just about 2.5 miles. And it's North America's longest highway tunnel.
This is what I meant when I said it was windy. But I'm the one who decided to come to Alaska in December, so I kind of chose this. Brandon, what did you think about the Whittier Tunnel?
All right, first, highly recommend going through it. Second, it's way narrower than I thought it would be. So you have to drive off to the side, offset from the railroad tracks. It's kind of freaky. It has a particular smell to it, which is really wild.
This is the turn on. Let that record. Okay, so we are stopping for fish and chips, specifically halibut and chips. We have a nice view. That's the sea ice. We are going to, behind Brandon's head, the Turnagain Fish Company.
Warmer right here.
This is the Turnagain Arm that goes to the Cook Inlet. That is sea ice moving.
You can see the liquid ice right here. The liquid ice, the water.
Well, it was quite a climb. We're on the rock. We got about an hour until sunset. The ice is moving fast. All right, let's try and get down from this thing without injuring ourselves. That wasn't too bad. We still got to get across the ice sheet. This is where it gets slippery. That was a good shot. We're safe, don't worry. That was pretty fun.
Hey, thank you so much for watching this week. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I should have part 2 out probably next week.